Welcome to the Elegant Adventure Sagas, where voting is in progress for the Knight's Leader. I haven't toggled the results. Let's see what we got going on so far. Oh, it's Cliff. Cliff is going to keep unvoting himself if he can. So while you do that, when we were last here, so first off, we have two that aren't here. Noodle can't make it. She was super bummed, and Mark has COVID. I do believe hold on. Oh man. In the scene currently unfolding in front of you, I do believe that the barrel has already exploded, correct?
Yes.
So it's gone. Skadoosh. But what's left behind are this burning oily area of ball bearings.
And some of the ball bearings went flying around.
Yeah, some of them went flying and killed somebody and then hurt the other two. Yeah, so everybody's in pain. So that
which is what we were going for.
Yeah,
so
you guys you guys did your thing that you do so well. Looks like we have a tie. Son of a guns.
I voted for everybody, by the way, so I don't know. Maybe my vote.
Should we be rolling initiative, Tom?
You will in a second. Okay.
Okay. No, I just see the little dice over there.
So go back and unvote for someone or vote for someone, but like someone's got to win this, you guys. We can't. There's no stalemates in here. Now it's 3 across the board. All right, Cliff, you're the leader tonight.
I think Karen should finish what she started.
That is fair.
Now it's public. You guys can see it all right. So all good. We're locked in. Yeah. So when we were here last, you guys did some shenanigans. You created a mousetrap scenario, and rolled a flaming barrel down some stairs, exploded it on some vampire spawn, shot bearings across the room like a cannon, and like just decimated a bunch of people. And right now you're left facing 4 vampire spawn. We're at the top of the stack. I did close out combat from last time. I said I was going to do that whenever we play. So you guys got your experience from last time. So these guys were pretty badass. So you got a ton of experience. Although proportionally, that feels like a lot. Like if you're a player, if you're a level 1, but like at your level, that's probably pretty okay.
Yeah.
So.
Claim it? I don't remember adding it.
No, I did it automatically.
He just gave it to us.
Just automatically added.
Yeah. So I need you guys to roll your initiative, please. And I'll be rolling for these 2 knuckleheads. All right. And we begin combat. Oh, worth noting, changes since we were last here. A 10x more robust whisper experience. It now has a reply button. You can reply to people really conveniently. So if you whisper to someone, they can hit reply. It'll open up a whisper screen with the person who sent it to them, or with that collection of people pre-selected. So yeah, I'm basically writing ICQ within Boundary at this point. So yeah.
Are you coding that?
Am I what?
Are you coding that yourself?
Well, I had some help from Mr. Cliff here, but yeah, I coded all this. Yeah.
What is ICQ?
Oh my god.
It's the past.
Dated us. It's an old chat program.
Yeah, which I don't know what the acronym stands for, but it was a thing that allowed you, like, your friends would be some on MSN, some on AOL, some on oh my god, IRC. I almost forgot about IRC. Right? And it was a way that you could unify and talk to everybody at once. And Alicia, at some point, I set it up for you on one of your computers.
Wait, I know I had that.
Yeah, you did. Because I set it up for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
remember the name of it.
My question is, how long is Bing gonna pulse like that? Is he pulsing for anyone else like nonstop?
I can't
He's
even.
been pulsing like that for weeks.
Yeah, just like it's like a whole lot of pulsing going on, right?
I don't actually see it now.
I don't
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Oh, I do. He's pulsing like crazy for me.
He only pulses for you, Thomas.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, he has COVID, so he's not getting anywhere near me right now.
Question: are the ball bearings still on the floor? Can we?
Yeah, that's why they look like little ball bearings. I made the ball bearings on fire to
Oh, wow.
kill two birds
Yeah,
with
that
one.
was cool.
I can't see them.
They're glittering.
Back clearing.
Oh,
You'll
you
see it
can't
when
see
you go
them.
around the corner.
Yeah, they're red hot
That's
ball
like-
bearings.
They probably
Okay,
are red hot ball bearings for sure.
So
We
I'm
began
gonna go
combat.
down
We began
and-
combat, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, we just rolled for this
I'm
one.
gonna go down and start.
Karen's
finishing these off.
first.
Awesome.
Get on.
You do you.
Don't forget, you have dragon's breath. You're welcome.
I did brush my teeth this morning, but you know.
Bum, bum.
At some point, I want to be able to give everybody dragon's breath.
Ooh,
Ah.
almost a 20.
Yeah.
Booty drip. That's probably the worst monster name ever. Vampire
What?
spawn.
Yikes.
Vampire spawn booty drip.
Jesus.
Tom, that's terrible.
It is. Well, I have martinis when I do these things. Hey, and by the way, that thing that we were talking about before I started recording, don't mention it at all on this, please. Thank you.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Okay. 12.
Nice. By 12, he means 21.
Well, that's
I
the end of that
can't
guy.
see, but I can hear the screaming dead guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's
By
a.
6,
All right.
he means
Rest in peace,
12
booty
well-held
drip.
scream damage.
I'm gonna hop up on the
Sarcophagus.
sarcophagus, and I don't know if it's gonna let me actually.
It
Yeah,
will.
it says collide.
I forget, is dragon's breath a bonus action for you? I think it is.
Yeah, no, it's an action.
Damn it.
There we go. Yeah, I just checked that out. All right, so I'm just gonna. Well, okay, come on, guy. Now I just got Clifflex permission to update item.
For what?
I was just trying to move my character. Let's see.
Oh, I have a feeling I know what's going on here. Give me 2 shakes. Oh, I'm accidentally drawing a wall across the room. Ignore that wall. That does not exist.
Oh wait, I need to detach the head, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Let's
but
see.
that's an action. I can't. I just use my.
Yep.
My action.
Let's see.
All right, well-
And apply. Now it shouldn't bother you at all.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I can move now. Okay, I'm just gonna stop here. And
So you went 5 up
somebody-
and then 5 back and forth, back another 5, back and forth another 5. So yeah. So you're out of no.
All right, intern.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll turn this guy back out of an item pile to remind you that you have not dispatched Z-head.
His head.
Yep.
Vampire spawn tater.
Yeah. Yeah, it renamed everybody. I think this one was Saltine last
Oh, I
time.
was wondering. I don't remember.
Yeah, it
these-
was Saltine,
names from
yeah.
last
I
time.
was like, these are no new names.
Yeah, I like the name Tater though. I think it's hard to kill something named Tater.
Yep.
You're gonna die.
We're gonna try real hard though.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna roll something. So vampire spawn aren't stupid. And in front of this vampire, it does see flames and ball bearings. So I am going to roll something to see if
Come on, fail.
yeah. So they bypass
Question
your ball
marks.
bearings. All right, so up, avoiding the ball bearings, taking the high ground, like Karen.
But running into the barbarian.
Yep. That's okay. I
Ballbearings
think
might have been a better
they were she was heading towards you anyway. Let's be frank. Unless you don't want to be frank, then you can be someone else.
Yep. Name's Karen.
Multi-attack. Bite comes at you with the teeth. You see the 2 furs hitting you for some reason. Yeah. Misses. She gets a second attack. And you can use your normal reaction. So
I'm not seeing attacks in the chat log.
You're what?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing their attacks in the log.
Are you seeing anything in the log?
I saw that it was
I saw
Tater's turn,
all of-
but
And we saw all of Karen's. We're just not seeing the vampires.
Oh, interesting.
It says loot
Oh, yeah.
dropped, and then vampire spawn Tater, and goodbye loot.
All right.
I
Well, I'll
wonder
look.
if it's because of the name change.
No,
Did
because
they,
I
like, quote-unquote new
ended.
characters.
No, I ended it and then added. It's like this is a whole new combat round.
Oh, okay.
After these guys, when it's not my turn to do stuff to you guys, I will look into that.
Smoky.
So, yeah, Smoky.
Smoky
sings.
smoking?
So he can
Can't
go
see
25 feet because he has to pass this guy.
Where is Smoky?
Can't see him yet.
You'll see him soon enough.
I thought there was only 3.
There's 4.
Oh. Are these the one? Nope. It wouldn't have been them.
And that ends his turn. Skylar.
I can go here, right? There's no ball bearings here. There.
There's not, but you're on top of the body. Yep.
All right. I'm going to. I'm gonna. Guess I'm gonna jump up. Do I have to do a check for that?
Nope.
Go
You've already been on this terrain. It's familiar. You're not nothing new.
And I'm gonna whack this guy with a sword.
Sword whacking. Got it.
Sword whacking. Oh yeah. Sorry. And there is the flatliner. And I come down with my sword. Ooh.
I like that your character voice is like a character from Dazed and Confused, the movie.
Feeling it tonight. I think I'm gonna kill Tater here, just to spite Thomas.
I do believe Tater is dead. He's now a tater tot.
Tater tot. And then I'm gonna take my. Well, that's interesting. I can't.
I like to think that Alicia and David are texting each other right now.
I'm actually. There's a group hike that's happening tomorrow.
Ooh, you're not getting the storms that we're getting, I guess.
Yeah.
Hit him with
Well,
an arrow.
I don't know.
Blocked by a wall.
I'm not entirely sure the person who's deciding to go on a hike check the weather. So.
What was that, Mr. Skylar?
I have Smokey targeted, but it says there's a wall, but I can see him.
Yeah, but there's still a wall. I mean, there's literally a corner of a wall.
Oh, so I need to jump down, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you can only see the edge of him. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see.
Hit him with my vengeful
Best shot.
pricker.
Will you be summoning a sword so I know?
No, you killed my sword when I was saving our wizard.
Can't you recall it though? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
you destroyed it.
No.
Yeah, you can summon
just-
it.
Yeah, it's like
I thought
it's like a familiar.
I thought it was destroyed.
No, just in that for that round, like they whacked it and it went away.
Oh, we'll talk about it later. But I'm not using it. I got the flatliner right now.
Okay. You missed though with the vengeful pricker. Is that a new? Is that a new weapon?
I just renamed my crossbow.
Okay. Oh,
Oh.
let's see if I code. Let's see if I coded these
Look,
properly.
yikes.
Look.
Freaking luck roll. Make sure you mark it off, okay?
Oh, I always mark it off just for you, Thomas.
Well, I think just for it's the right thing to do.
I only have 3 and I rarely use them.
Wow, you hit with a 6, or was that a 9?
6.
And then
I think
my
you do a ton of
extra-
damage.
And I'm gonna do my extra attack now.
Well, you've used your luck up, so when you fumble this time,
3 lucks.
I know.
And here's
Oh, I'm
my,
supposed to be figuring out why
sword.
why you guys can't see the. Oh, I know. I have it on private roll for me.
Nice.
Why you do that?
When I roll dice to see if something happens that I don't think that you guys need to know every bit of my business.
Nice. Good
So,
job.
all right, so you got 3 vampire spawns hanging around. All right, I think Noodle. What do you guys think, Noodle? I don't think Noodle would engage. I think Noodle would hang back.
Not right now.
Well,
She wouldn't.
Does Noodle
think-
want to collect the head?
Well, let's vote on this because doesn't her damage do like
Hold on.
holy or radiant damage?
The only ones who can talk are Bing, who's not here, Noodle, Favia, and Nick. So you guys figure out what you want Noodle to do. The rest of you are in a different room.
Okay. Hey, Karen.
Okay, I'll allow that, but I'm gonna roll to see if you attract anybody. So go ahead and keep screaming.
I was kidding. So, Favia, do you think she would attack any of these unholy folk with her holiness?
Does her weapon do like specific damage to these vampires?
Well, her spells probably would. Can I roll to see whether or not?
No, you wouldn't have to roll because she's here. I mean, you can just add, like.
Okay. Yeah. Does radiant damage affect? Because I think which guiding bolt?
So she has Sacred Flame, Word of Radiance. What's Toll the Dead? Is that a thing?
What's the sacred flame?
Oh, Belfils. The Sacred Flame is... Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. It gains no benefit from cover on the saving throw. The spell is increased by 1d8 when you reach level 5, so it'll be 2d8 for her. So it'll be 2d8. She also has... what would be useful that's damage dealing? Speak with Dead. Beacon of Hope. I don't know what that is. It's just something called Death Ward. What level is that? Jesus.
Oh, I remember the death ward.
What is that?
You touch a creature and grant it a measure of protection from death. Okay, so it stops it. And she has Guardian of Faith, which I think these are all positive things. And then she also, in her inventory, has like some clobber and stuff too.
Yeah. And does she have a second attack? Do you have a second attack, Noodle?
I don't think she does now.
Okay, well, I think she would at least collect the head of Booty Drip, I think.
All right, she can move 25 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and she will make it, but she will be here. All right. And it's a strength check. Strength check. And
strength.
I'm going to request with roll, so I don't have to do anything.
Well, that's amazing.
She failed.
Good.
Yeah, I was like, she did not pass that.
So yeah, there's a bit of. So you see her come down on his head with her hammer, and like this bit of just that. You know, when you're like making chicken, there's that bit of gristle, and you just can't figure out why it's so freaking hard to cut. So Booty Drip is his head's still attached, not by much.
Wait.
But they both had, let's face it, some shitty rolls there, and you can see that, right? This time. So if I ever do this again, remind me that when I set my rolls in that little window to like public, private, whatever else, anything I do is impacted by that. It's like a blanket. It's a global thing for me. That's so I don't have to figure that out. On that note, Noodle ends her turn because she can't move.
Do you know how long we have to until we chop off the head?
I do.
But it's got to be more. Than
I think we have to do it this. No, I think we have to do it this turn.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
So
Fabio and Iris and Nick to do it. It shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, we've got 2 to collect and 3 actions left.
all right. So Skylar,
Where'd he go?
you're making a
Can't see him.
friend.
Can't
When
see
you
him.
can't see him. Oh, because he hasn't attacked yet. Hold on.
I saw him come up, but then he disappeared.
So he's coming at you with his claws first this time.
Is he in front of me?
He's right in front of you. You are hit by claws and can be. No, Normal. So you reacted. Skylar, you take 9 points of damage, and he gets a second attack with a bite. Oh, and he crits on you.
Oh my
That's
god.
Oh, yeah.
So step 1, here's the crit.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
And he does a mere 34 points of damage.
Shit.
You also experience a lingering injury, which you guys voted to keep in the game. You have been run through. The attack went in one end and out the other. Luckily, it missed anything vital, but you can still feel agony every motion thing. So bonus action requires a full action instead. So basically, you don't get, you have to do a full action, not bonus. Yeah, this for 1 day.
Dang.
All right. So if someone, and you write this, and you might want to write this down, Mr. Mr. Skylar, a DC 15 Wisdom Medicine check reduces the duration of this injury by 1d12. Okay. Which you can't do until it's your turn.
1d2.
Oh, 1d2.
1d2.
Yeah. So
I
it
can't
could
copy
reduce
and
it.
paste that.
Huh?
I can't. I was trying to copy and paste that text. You can't.
Yeah,
It's
I don't.
okay, I'll write it down.
There, Cliff, there's our next thing. You should be able to copy what's ever in the, like a copy what's in the chat window. So, let me apply. Let me highlight you, and I need to apply that you've been run through. To Skylar. Now, you may have thought that I forgot this, but I have not forgotten this. Your hit dazzles your party, but which is the most dazzled party member? Each of them must compliment your hit. Choose the best one. They were inspired with you, and they get an inspiration point. I'm not giving inspiration points to NPCs, so you live to fight another day on this one. So Vampire Spawn Flip-Flop is hurt pretty bad because you really jacked him up bad. But he has this shit-eating grin on his face now, looking you dead in the eye, because he took you to moments from death. You are unbelievably hurt. Fabia.
Need some healing.
And Fabia, for some reason the acronym TPK keeps going through your head. TPK. TPK.
TPK.
Total party kill.
Oh, I was like, what?
Yeah. And if anyone wants to know about the vampires, they can let me know and I can have you roll something. Wait, you've already learned this. You already know when the vampires what happens if you don't do their heads. That's how you learned you had to cut their heads off. Yeah, so at the bottom of the round, they come back. If they have a head.
Can
Yeah.
I push by Noodle to try to rip that head off?
Yeah, it just takes 5 feet. If you want, I can move her out of the way if you're gonna. Well, actually, no,
Like
you have to
we
go.
would
You have to
just
go faster.
like flip spots.
Yeah, so if you're gonna rip the head off, let me just stay right where you are, and I'll do a strength check for you. And
Okay.
we'll just
That is
theater of
mine.
mind it. Yeah.
My intention is to rip the head off.
All right, in the chat window, booty drip rolls, and let's see what he gets. He gets. Oh gosh, beat that.
Oh my god.
Booty rips, man. His head is just that gristle, man. Like there's tendon and gristle. This thing just is flopping around. It's like a bad Halloween decoration when you go to Spirit Halloween and you have like the zombies flopping. It's like that's what booty drip looks like right now. God help you if he comes back to life because you've been fucking his head up pretty bad. So, yeah, that's your first action. Do you want to take another action? And if you want to move,
Yeah.
you gotta let me know. And if you want to move, where are you gonna move to?
Let me switch places with Noodle.
So you can stand on top of Booty Drip. Let me move Booty Drip out of the way temporarily. So you can just take his space. If you go any farther, though, you're in the Ballbearings.
Yeah, I know. But I can't. I still can't see everything.
Why can't you see everything?
There we go.
Yeah.
Because I have to move my screen.
Ah, gotcha.
Didn't realize.
Yeah, so Skylar is right in front of you. And you can call your shot. You just have to roll with disadvantage.
I just don't know where the one that hit him was. I can't see them.
Super weird.
Yeah, so the one that hit him is right in front of Steven.
We can't see him.
Right?
I can't see him.
He's right here roughly. Why can't you see him?
I don't know, but I can't.
Is he invisible?
Like, everything is gray.
He's
Like
invisible.
everything is grayscale over there for me.
Yeah, because because it's night vision. when I click your character, I see what you see, and I see everything. Do you see him, Karen? The monster in front of Steven?
No.
Right.
No.
No, he's dead.
There's a
No, but there's another one in front of Steven.
No, I don't see
Hold on.
Flip
One in the
Flap.
corner, right?
Hold on, let me
Oh, Flip Flap is there. He's on top of the other one. I didn't see him.
let me move the corpse. So I'm gonna move that corpse out of the way for a second, and then I'll move Flip Flap back. So he's standing on the corpse of his brethren. Does that help you guys see him?
Now I see him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I wonder how I do that.
Can you jump the Ballbearings?
Yeah, she could.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
I have decent dexterity. What would my...
Hold on, you've went
what would I have
5,
to
10, 15, 20, 25. You went 25 feet. How far can you move?
I think 35?
Well, 35 would put you on the second set of ball bearings, even if you jumped.
I don't want to do that.
Unless you want to take the jump as your action.
I'm just trying to survive.
I can take the jump as my action.
All right.
But then you can't heal me with your action, so you can't.
Yeah, you
heal
won't be able,
me.
yeah, that'll be your action. You'll not be able to do anything else.
You just gotta jump, but you can't jump.
Yeah, you can only jump until you're out of movement.
Unless you have some sort of jumping capability.
I mean, I have a really good dexterity. That's the only thing.
Yeah, it is. You're welcome. You do you. I don't care what you do. If you want to jump, go for
I
it. I'll
don't
just
think
have
I have anything.
Cut the head off of Drippy.
What?
out
Yeah,
of the
does
way.
another one need? Who else needs their head off?
Well, Drippy still
Is
has a head
Booty-
on. If you want to take your second action on, because you get 2 actions, right?
Is it Booty Drip that doesn't have their head?
Yeah, Booty Drip doesn't have. No, they all have their heads.
No, I thought Karen got one of them.
Nope.
No.
Somebody, I thought.
Oh no, because I'll turn them into an item pile
Noodle tried, but
when their heads off. Yeah, there've been 2 Booty Drip's heads.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like on rubber bands. You want to take Booty Drip again?
Yeah, I'll just try that one again.
All right, strength check.
After you do it, if you can get out of the way, then someone can jump the ball bearings. Nick or Cyrus.
All right, Booty Drip's rolling, and you got to beat a
Nice.
18.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
So
was
Booty
pissed
Drip.
that time.
Yeah, Booty Drip's head sort of flails, bing, bang, bang, and then you hear this like poing of the tendon finally ripping, and head is gone.
Yeah. Do you want to get out of the
Yeah.
way? Okay.
I will get out of the way.
Thanks, Alicia.
Oh, I just turned you into an item pile. Hold on.
You did it to me last time.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, no and stuff.
Wait, I just accidentally rolled an
Said
orc
the GM.
encounter. Hold on.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
I'm all over the place, you
There's
guys.
a orc.
Okay, you're back, Alicia. There's no orc coming. No mountain orc. That's okay. Goodbye, mountain orc. Yeah.
Can I go up there like where Cliff is? Or where Karen is? Can I move up there?
Yeah. Let me just move this
Okay,
item pile out of the way for you.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause
and
you-
also, Favia, don't
You have 10 feet
forget
left.
to pick up your items either.
What?
There's the Booty Drift's not holding anything.
Never mind. No, what I was saying is the last time she was turned into an item pile, she had to pick up all of her stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
After
can
she was
move.
turned back into human.
You can move here, Fabia. Yeah, that's true. Pick
Oh,
up
back
items.
over there.
If you want to move here, you can still move here, but you don't have any actions left to take this scene.
No, I know that. I was just thinking to get. Okay, I'll just move there.
That's smart.
All right.
Way to go.
That was quite the round. We're getting close.
Yeah.
There's only 2 people who can possibly rip heads off of things right now.
Or save Skylar.
All right, Bing. What do you want Bing to do, you guys? He can move 30 feet. Let's see what the math looks like on this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He can't get past Noodle.
Can he cast a magic spell at me?
Let's see here. Spellbook. Well, yeah, Spare the Dying, which you might need.
But I
He has
think like
Healing. Okay, he's got Healing Word, which I think you have to whisper. Oh no, that you can see within range. Regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. At higher levels, you get second. Okay, so yeah, that's not bad. So,
Do you think he would do that, folks?
well, also
Yeah.
he doesn't have to even move for that because he can see you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, although I have to see what the range is. Hold on. Healing word. I gotta go back to it. $60 feet. So as long as it's within 60 feet. So let's find out. I think you are. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yep, you are literally 60 feet away. So he targets Skylar. And casts Healing Word. Healing Word. Where's Healing Word? That's Kneeling Nerd. Oh, I don't have. I for some reason have. I'm looking at Skylar stuff. I'm like, why can't I see it? All right, prayer of this level 2. I always feel bad using. Honestly, I feel bad using people's stuff. All right, you guys ready for this? See what happens. Roll. Do you guys want me to do it at first level, second level, third level, or fourth level? And so I think Bing would be. Are you guys going to try to take a long rest soon because he has 1 fourth level spell slot left?
Maybe
Or do you
second
think-
level?
Or third, or he has 2 third level slots, 3 second level slots, and 3 first level slots.
Say
It's
second
up to-
or third. What do you think?
Give him the fatty. Yeah.
Third.
Give me the fatty. I want.
Well, the fatty would be level 4. Do you want level 4?
I don't know. What else is he
We're
gonna do?
gonna kill these guys in long rest.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So he's doing level 4
I agree.
and cast spell
Yeah.
and normal.
Nice.
So he gives you back 28 points. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that is good.
Fatty.
So you suddenly feel reduced, and you know, Flip Flap. I know you all want to say Flip Flop, and that's why I renamed him Flip Flap. Flip Flap like suddenly doesn't look near as cocky as he did a second ago because you're sort of neck and neck from a health perspective. Bing only gets one
There's
thing.
nothing
Yeah.
in gaming in general. There's nothing more demoralizing than fighting something that's healing back. So
Yeah. Oh, it's horrible.
I can sympathize.
And don't forget, you do have Smokey is in the wall. Hopefully, you can still see Smokey. Smokey's right next to you, Skylar. All right, so here's where the magic is going to happen. It's Nick Maylock's turn. Now, Nick,
Yeah.
there's 2 vampires with their heads fully attached in the rooms. One is past Noodle, which burns up 5 feet. The other is past Karen and Favia, which between them would burn up another 5 feet. So you lose 10 feet to get within striking range of Vampire Tater. How far is your movement? 30?
So, let me see here. With Blade Song, which I have not used yet,
Okay.
and it's a bonus action. I get an extra 10 feet. So
So that would be 5, 10,
um,
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So you can go, could you go 45 feet? I mean,
my
Oh, yeah.
plan is
yeah, you could easily
my-
make it.
my-
It's right there. If that's what your
Mhm.
plan is. Was that your plan? I'm sorry, I did not mean to speak on your behalf.
No, you're fine. Hang on, let me see.
So in other words, you have 40 seconds in your turn left, and then it auto advances.
Can I ask?
Excuse me.
Would a dead creature be considered a willing one?
No.
Okay. Because it doesn't have the reason. My thought process behind it is that whether or not it could decide either way, and it can't. So, okay, never mind. So I am going to
I'm hearing you all over the place.
wall run from here.
Okay.
And cast Scorching Ray on the head of this corpse. And the goal is to
Which
land...
which corpse?
This is the one that still has the head, correct?
No.
The one in front of Noodle?
No, that one's dead.
Yeah.
That one that does the head.
I
It's
think
the
that's
one
right.
in front
Oh,
of
okay.
Cliff. This is the one that has its
okay.
head.
Oh.
That one makes it easier. So I want to
This'll-
try and wall run
There.
because
Cleared
I'm
blood.
above. Okay. Because right now I'm technically above Noodle, correct? Because the stairs go down.
Yeah.
And the halls, if I remember correctly, are 12 feet high.
Yep.
Okay.
And she's a dwarf.
So I want. Yes. So I'm. Okay. So I want to wall run and jump. And land. Casting Booming Blade on the Vampire Tater. On his head.
Okay. What does Booming Blade do?
You brandish. Sorry, not Booming Blade. Where's my?
I think it's just like a regular blade, but the base is super heavy.
Oh, is it like the kids that drive through the neighborhood?
No, this is if. Where's my? My green flame blade is not in here. Okay, that's the one I really want. Green flame blade. Spellbook. There you are. Add to actions list. Let me add it to actions list.
I don't know. Well, you're spending a lot of time on your turn just trying to figure things out, my friend. I'm going to give you a technical timeout here in 2 seconds.
Okay.
TKLS.
All right. I'm just gonna do a sword attack on its head and try and decapitate it.
Okay, so you're going to still jump through all this stuff with that wall running stuff. Do you have to roll anything? I don't know that the specifics of that.
So it's acrobatics.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
so I just set the DC. So it's not you don't have something called like wall run, right? Like this is just you're gonna run on the wall.
Yeah.
Well, Jesus Christ! Like how far can you run? How far can one run on the wall? That must be okay. So hold on. Let me think this through. I'm thinking this through. Okay, so you're gonna have to start running on the wall just behind Noodle.
Yep, right here.
And you're gonna have to stay on the wall for 15 feet over flaming ball bearings.
Yep.
And then launch yourself. If you land on the vampire spawn, you're going to take a tumble. So you're going to either have to make it to here.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Here, or here. So which one are you going to?
Well, my goal was to try and land.
Just pick a place. Take forever.
Alicia says what we're all thinking.
No, you're doing fine. You got
No, I'm playing with you, David. I just need to know here, or here.
Here.
All right. So okay. So you're going to try to jump off a wall across ball bearings onto a sarcophagus. Are we clear?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Wow.
Here it comes.
Fortune favors the bold.
I'm doing my math in my head. All right. So base of that, and then plus 2 for distance, 2 for ball bearings, 2 for so okay.
Gotta beat a 4.
Yeah, all of that for a 4 would be something. You ready for this?
Yep.
Well, and you're landing on a sarcophagus, so I've got to take that into account. Okay, that makes it slightly more difficult. And start epic roll.
Alright.
14.
Jesus Christ. All right, so you see Nick fly through the air, right? And like you hear like pitter patter of his little footios on the wall, and he gets to about here. I don't know if you're seeing him on like me drag him, and then he shoots across the flaming balls of fire. And what do you say as this happens, Nick? And you land here?
You forgot that he swings a sword at the vampire too.
Well, that's next. So like that. So he lands, right? So he's gonna land no matter what, and you don't fall.
Yep.
You're good to go. And as he's coming by, his sword, you realize it's trailing slightly behind him, and you see it connect vampire spawn Tater on the head. So you be thinking, I'm gonna do your strength check. I'm gonna do a strength check with it now, and you be thinking what you're gonna scream as you drag that blade across Tater.
Yes.
I just like to squeeze it here if you don't mind.
All right, so
If I could
Tater,
ask you about your car's extended warranty.
you got to beat a 12. So Tater's head looks like it's on pretty firm. Oh, you crit Tater.
He crit that
So Nick like in this like runs on the wall, flies across the ball bearings. All of you see him doing this, and you're like, oh fuck, he's pulling a Nick, right? Like this isn't gonna go well. But he surprises you. He lands gingerly on the sarcophagus.
Whoa.
As his blade connects with the head, and just as the last bit of gristle in the neck, disconnects, he flicks his sword sideways, and this head just like shoots across the room, rolling. And I turned you both into an item pile. Hold on. So back you go. So
and
stupid.
then a dungeon encounter.
What in the world? You're back. All right, you're not
There's
fighting
a
any sturgeon.
dungeon encounter. There's
Yes. No, you're not fighting the
Okay.
sturgeon. You're not losing your loot. It's all back. And then the loot is actually his head landed over here.
And I gave you some praise, but I would have said something cooler than that.
Yep. So, all right. So, Nick,
Mhm.
that ends your turn.
I have one more.
Oh. Okay. What are we doing?
There's another head.
And you have how much of your move? Wait, did that thing require an action that you just did?
No. It did to swing the blade.
Oh yeah, so
But
that was
to
just your
cast-
movement.
Yeah, that was just my movement and one attack. So I can cast another spell if I want to.
You also have 10 feet of movement left.
So I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on Skylar. Skylar, would you like some Mage Armor?
Would. Look at your doggy though.
Okay.
I need you to
There's
roll
a head
the cute check, Alicia.
Cute Jack.
Aw. Oh.
There you go.
And Thomas, don't forget there's a dead zombie underneath Flip Flap, eh?
Yep, I'm not forgotten that.
Okay.
Yeah, you just tell me.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, no one go. We got to roll for initiative. But before that happens, this poor bastard.
Who's coming back?
Hold on.
Flip.
I'm rolling.
They don't come back with full health, do they?
Nope.
Ooh.
All right, this guy's gonna come back with 10.
Who is?
The one we didn't rip their head off of.
You got 2 of the 3.
We did pretty good.
Yeah. Where was that one?
He was up.
Oh, Spawn Tater. That's right.
The one that's by me.
Yeah, let me hold on. I'm gonna give him back his health. So 10. Doot. Skadoosh.
Yiddish.
And he's back.
Oh,
Boom.
Smokey's back.
Smokey.
Not
Smokey sings.
Hey man,
All right.
you put Smokey in front of
Roll
Flip
for
Flap.
initiative. Yeah, and you guys can choose. I'll swap Smokey and Flip Flop because they're kind of in the same thing. Hold on, let me
Yeah,
do this.
well, 'cause-
let me see if I can sort of. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. I'll see if I can get him to split the. I wish you could set this to like snap to half blocks.
Oh yeah.
Because Smokey was in front of Flip Flap, but he was dead.
Well, he was
I'm
on him,
both
so
in terms of-
he was basically they were sharing a 5-foot square,
Okay.
right? So now they're next to each other, looking. Let's make them both look at you, just for they're giving you the evil vampire spawn stare, blah blah blah, like that. All right, did everyone roll their initiative or no? No.
There,
Now
we go.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Oh.
Are the round and turn sounds less annoying than they were before?
I don't know how I get to I roll with advantage and it's low. I don't understand.
Your roll sucks, I think, is the only explanation.
But
All right,
it's
Karen.
been the exact same last time and this time.
All right, so you've got
happened to
two
me last
vampire
time.
spawner back.
Yeah.
You got a bad roll last time?
No, just like the whole night. Even though I roll initiative with advantage, I kept getting low ones.
Yeah, that's right. You did. Yeah. This time you're doing
Let's
fine.
see. Where? Yeah, it's definitely better. Where's the when up on the sarcophagus? My field of view is like really weird. Where's the
Oh, yeah.
one that still has a head?
Oh, hold
You're
on.
done by 2 in front of me.
Let me do this.
Still
I've
2 left.
I fixed one thing, but I didn't fix the other. Hold on. Shift E. Sight restriction none. Apply. Better?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, it's much better.
Okay, so have we gotten booty?
Mm-hmm.
There's only
Yeah,
2 left.
you're Flip Flap and Smokey.
Yeah. And they're both in front of me.
No, but I meant like which ones still have heads that need to collect? Oh wait, no,
They're all back to
the
life. Yeah.
Okay, they're all back alive. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so we just kill him. Yeah.
And then rip their heads off.
All right.
Hopefully.
I knew that. Sorry.
Let's see. How am I gonna get?
Smokey's dead. Tater's less dead. More dead.
Yeah, but I can't. I don't think I can get through there to fight them.
Can you jump on the other sarcophagus and then jump down?
Where?
Yeah, no, I can get
Yeah.
over
And
behind
then-
Skylar, but I can't.
Can you push through?
And I
They're side by side, so you can do the same thing. We can do the same thing.
I just checked to see how long the oil burns, and I thought it'd be like 10 rounds. No, it's 120 rounds.
Jeez.
We were serious
Treat it
about
like a
it.
generational problem.
Mm-hmm.
It is sucking all the oxygen out of the area, though. So
That's probably
I,
hot as shit in here now. Oil
Can I
burns
move
pretty hot.
between those guys to the far side of them.
I didn't hear what you're saying.
Can I
What was
move
that?
to right here.
It would
Can I
take
move to,
5,
right here?
10. It'll take 10 feet of your movement. So if you have enough movement to get there, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see.
You went.
Yeah.
Let's see, 5. Because you can go 35 feet, right? Or 30 feet. Oh, you have 40 feet. Yeah, you can easily get that.
Yeah. Okay. Yoink.
Gonna die.
Okay, who's squishiest? Smokey. All right, I'm gonna try to finish off Smokey here.
Ooh, reckless attack.
By the way, I don't think I was raged, so I'm gonna rage. Wait, that's it.
Yeah, that's a rage end.
Yeah,
Is that
this
it?
thing has trouble keeping track of whether I'm raged or not. Oh, because the action. Because
There's a rage end
action
action.
satisfied. Yeah, that's what I just noticed. So in the action bar.
Wait,
Yeah. Under
I thought
features,
rage was
yeah.
a bonus action.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I see. I have rage and rage end as separate
End, yeah.
things.
Yep.
I thought rage was just toggling.
Okay.
There we go. Jeez. All right. I don't think I've been rage for like a while. Cause I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay. Now I'm gonna attack Lucky.
Oh, no and stuff. The manager. Yes! Crits for the win.
Oh, he's
My
dead.
God.
Overkill.
You can prop off the head too.
Finish him.
Oh, that's a great point. Hey, a
Mm-hmm.
critical hit with such
Yeah.
massive overkill. Did I collect the head?
Yeah, I will allow that.
Like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, so you hit it so hard. Well, also roll your crit from the crit table real quick. Let's see also what happens there. Is that
Or Ben Stiller and
you get a
John
bonus action to try and grapple your target. So if you want to use that grapple as just basically wrenching the head off of the vampire, we'll use
Yeah.
it to do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah. Then this guy is now a pile. Watch how I'm not going to turn Karen into a pile of loot. I'm not going to do it. There.
Yes.
All right.
You still have another action.
Yep.
Yeah, she's
I'm
not
gonna,
done.
Attack the other.
She's not done.
Flip flap.
Nice.
Oh, flip flap.
Yeah, cool.
The intro to Back in Black starts coming up. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
All right. I go flip flap. Raise my flatliner in the air. Bring it down.
I think you need to name one of your weapons Soft Mic,
Yikes.
Is that a 20?
because we have a hard time hearing you. So you
Two.
missed. Yeah, you got a 2.
Oof.
2.
Got a crossbow with my vengeful pricker.
Which you're allowed to do because you have a special thing that lets you fire a ranged weapon within 5 feet.
Oof.
And yet you still
I got
missed.
one more thing. I got my flatliner again.
Flip Flap is like, why did they even bring you back?
You dude, I'm dead.
My God.
Oh my goodness, 3 misses. Yeah, that's a trifecta. I feel like that should be a fumble. The 3 misses in a row.
Abby. Rocky. Knock it off.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna.
You heard Nick say knock
jump
it off,
here.
and you're like, I'm sorry. You can't move into the
I
wall,
can't
friend.
jump on there?
Mm-mm.
I can't jump up there? No?
No, it's a wall. I just so you guys know, like, I don't put the walls all the way to the edge, so because I want you to know there's a wall there, so you can sort of see the edge of the wall peek out. But you can't actually get on top of it. It's a wall.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
So, yeah.
I guess I'm ending my turn, but I'm gonna get more water.
Okay.
Go, Mr. Bing. Get back.
I think Bing would probably not do anything this round. Or do you guys think he would be readying himself, or maybe he might move forward, just in case he's needed?
Last time, man.
Well, he was healing last time, though, right?
Yeah.
So I'll move him
Maybe
here.
throw an extra couple of points towards Skylar on the off chance that.
He can. He's moving 25 feet, which I think.
Yeah.
How much can he go?
I'll
He
put
can
him
go
just
30.
above.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's as close as he can get. He's good there, though.
Yeah.
Skylar is hurt. Who else is hurt? Well, he doesn't have a level. So Skylar is. I don't know if he'd wasted on Skylar, actually. There's only one vampire spawn left. He's on the verge of death.
Yeah, that's true. Fair.
I think he would just ready himself in case something goes wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think what he'd do. Man, I'm gonna have to ask the GM if he'd allow this. Can you ready a heal?
I think so.
Yeah. I think
Because it's
that
an
makes
action,
sense.
right? Yeah. So I think he's ready to heal. So if it looks like Skylar is going to die, he's going to cast Healing Word on him. I think that's allowed. And then it ends his turn. Zippy.
Oh, Zippy's probably really unhappy in this room, so I'm gonna let him come out of the room.
Okay.
But that's it.
So he's sitting on Skylar's, Bing's shoulder.
Yeah, I'll hang out.
All right, Noodle.
He doesn't feel good in this room, but he feels good in the room with all the sarcophaguses in it.
And chaos. He loves the chaos.
To the point where he rolls advantage.
Noodle steps into the room. That's 5, 10, 15. Ooh, 20.
You guys are. It's getting really crowded over there again, huh?
Yeah. Let's see what would she do. Let's see here. I think she needs to get him within range. Hold on. All right, let me look at one thing. Oh, no. That won't work. Hold on. Sorry, I have to learn each of your people every time. You can't reach the person. That's a touch. All right. She's going to cast Sacred Flame. It does this. So a flame comes down from above and zapped Spanfire Arm Flip Flap and did 10 points. Oh, wait a minute.
Nice.
0 points because it succeeded its saving throw.
Oof.
Bummer. All right. Well, that ends her turn. It was worth a shot. Fabia.
There's probably nothing I can do because everybody's in that corner, right?
Yeah, it's pretty crowded.
Wait. Fabia, if you stand up on one of those sarcophaguses, will you have... Can you see Flip Flap?
It would be a called shot.
Like Babe Ruth.
Yeah, it'd be a called shot. She'd probably have to shoot it from here.
From where?
From right about here. That would mean that if you fumble, you have to roll with disadvantage, and if you fumble, you hit Skylar.
Yeah, do it.
Just remember, Skylar has level 3 mage armor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him if he's fine with it, and if he's fine with it, I'll try.
I'm totally fine with it because I have. Check out my son. Look what my son just gave me.
Aw,
I can't read it.
I can only see gives you XP.
Yeah,
Yep.
it says,
Yeah.
Too.
what doesn't kill you gives you XP.
Oh,
that's
that's
very
I
good.
love
Awesome.
that.
It's a sign.
It's
Well, let's see if you kill Skylar. If you do, then immediately Bing will just heal him.
That's true. You said disadvantage, right?
Yep, disadvantage. Disadvantage and then fumble, you hit Skylar. Oh, very close to fumbling.
But I don't know.
Right past
try
Noodle. All right. You're less sure this time, Skylar. You see that Noodle fly past you and miss.
Yikes.
You miss again.
What happened?
Well, yeah. Oh, joys of disadvantage. Okay.
Yep.
That's all I got.
So Flip Flap's feeling pretty good. He's surrounded. He knows he's not coming out of this, to be perfectly frank. But he's going to go at you with his claws first.
He's attacking me.
He's attacking you. Because you're the one who was hurt. You and all your reactive stuff.
Right, second.
All right. Still 10 points. He'll take it.
Yeah,
Especially since that was his crappy hit. His main attack is his bite.
Friggin'.
Oh no! So you see his teeth come and like misses and like whacks into the wall. So
I was
let's
like,
see what
how do you fumble a bite?
Yeah. Like,
you hit an
biting it.
ally with a basic attack. They need to do a DC to save, see if they can duck out of the way and take damage. All right. So his
So since
closest
he curb stomped himself, does he
It's
have
him.
to roll a DC 15 saving throw?
he does.
I think
That's
so.
what I'm doing. So this guy's gonna do a DC 12 and Dex saving throw.
Accidentally hits his arm.
Stop
And it
hitting
has to
yourself,
be
stop hitting yourself.
A 12.
Yourself.
All right. Let's see if he succeeds. Does he get out of his own way?
No, he almost crits himself.
Yeah, so he does get out of the way. So his teeth,
But
you
you
see
did
him.
have that DC.
Yeah, he almost came
You
out.
did have that as wrong. It was 15.
Okay, well, you
You
got a
still made
22
it,
anyway.
but-
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. My dyslexia flipped letters. He says, knowing that's not what it really dyslexia is. All right, Nick, you're up.
All right.
You're surrounded by everyone you know.
Yep. I am going to alley-oop a chromatic orb.
Okay. A fumble will either hit Karen or Skylar.
All right. Skylar, Karen, are you okay with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Not. I don't have as much faith in you, but I'm still surprised.
You did just see him run along the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
And I crit the head.
But that could have been. But that could have been it.
You guys are hoping that
You didn't
Nick
do
didn't
that
use
with
up
the
all of
hardware.
his luck for the session.
Yeah.
And it's a miss.
But it wasn't a fumble. We should appreciate that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You have a second attack, right?
I do. I'm gonna throw another chromatic.
All right.
And I'm gonna do. I'll use my last level 3. Oh baby, come on baby. Fuck!
God.
Damn it!
Well, you got to remember, it's got +5 AC cover just by being surrounded by so many people.
Yeah, that's true. Well, no, I have spell sniper. So even if he's three quarter coverage, it still acts as if I have. It still acts as if he is wide open.
Hold on, looking. That's under features, right?
Yes.
What's it called?
Spell sniper. Or maybe effects.
When you cast a spell that requires you make an attack roll, the spell's range is doubled. Your ranged spell attack ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. You learn that requires. Is this activated?
Oh wait. Why does it say green flame blade?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the spell range is doubled. Your ranged spell attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. You learn one cantrip that requires an attack roll from your chosen class spell list. Intelligent is your spellcasting ability for it. Intelligence is your spellcasting. Oh, I learned Green Flame Blade because of Spell Sniper.
Ah.
That's why.
Yeah, so if I'm unpacking the attack roll. I don't know if you guys can do that, but like, there was a lot of like advantage on invisible, disadvantage nearby ally. Like, there's a bunch of things that came into play that turned that into a 5. So it may have been taken into account.
Okay.
I can't guarantee it though.
Okay.
All right.
That's all I have, so I'm gonna end turn.
All right. Roll initiative, everybody.
You gotta use your voice, Thomas.
You know I should. Bing, noodle, normal. All right, we got Zippy and Maylock to go. Look at.
I tried selecting my character to roll initiative and it wouldn't let me. It kept saying that I was vampire. It kept saying I was one of the dead vampires. So I'm refreshing.
All right, I'll roll for you while you wait.
Okay.
And that was not a good for you because you're last. Although it seems like you're always last.
Well, yeah, I'm last. I've been last the last 3 rounds in a row.
All right, Zippy.
4 rounds actually. That was last when we started too.
That's called cleanup. You play cleanup. All right, Zippy. Zippy or Claudia, what do you want to do?
He's gonna just watch with. Who's he sitting with? Cyrus.
It still says I have to roll initiative.
You're at the bottom, David.
You go. Well, just roll it if it says that and be done.
Okay. I'll take it. As long as
weird.
the GM is okay with it.
All right, you're up.
All right. God damn it.
I don't know if you have the goddamn it spell.
Yeah. I Let's see.
You guys are terrible.
Level 4 chromatic. Come on.
Shit.
Oh no, my last level 2.
And when that thing comes up, if it's not, since it's not giving you advantage, or do a +5 on it. When it says, there's little things you can choose.
Yep. I got 1d plus 4 is the closest, or 1d plus 1d4.
Hold on. Can you not type it in?
No.
Look in your chat window.
I can do.
I think in your chat window you can just hit plus until it says 5.
Oh yeah, for d20. Okay. Okay. Let me try it now.
An 8's pretty bad.
Jeez. Yep. 8 plus 5. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, it did.
Damn it. Okay. Come on.
Those are some pretty bad rolls there, Nick. I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm not.
We had epic rolls to start, so it's just probability, man.
Well, I used my 20 on my initiative.
Oh, well, at least you got a 2 that time. That's good.
God.
So Noodle.
I'm back to my level 1 to 3 days.
There's a player in the other team called Glory, and they call those glory rolls because she swore for like a year that it was cheating, but she just rolled horribly.
Glory rolls. She was definitely in a hole.
Oh.
Let's see here. Spellbook.
Yikes.
Too easy.
Sick flame. Normal.
misses on trying to
What was
decapitate
that?
the corpse.
Sacred Flame, like the second time she's done Sacred Flame and nothing has happened, I'm wondering if it's immune to Sacred Flame. Could be. That ends her turn.
I'm just kind of
Very
picturing
quiet.
I'm just kind of picturing the vampire just kind of standing here, and we're all just like dancing around it. And
Yeah. Yeah, this same vampire, like, Skylar, you missed 3 times in a row. Noodles missed every turn. Like, Nick keeps throwing balls at it and nothing's happening.
Do I still have it targeted? I feel like I do, but I'm not sure.
It looks like you
As
do on
the
my
blue-
from where I sit. It does
Yeah.
look like it. Yeah.
for some reason, at some point, Skylar was targeted for me.
You missed.
Shocking.
Your guys' rolls.
No, you're good.
I have to roll a disadvantage.
Yep, with disadvantage. True. That's true.
Oh, that's good.
But you got
that's
it.
gonna
There it
hurt.
is. You're just, you guys just aren't used to Fabia missing with this thing she has here.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna die when Karen.
You never
Just
know.
hoping.
Karen could fumble. So Karen, you see the rest of your party
All right.
like really messing this up, right? So I think you've had enough.
You're like, are you guys done? Are you guys doing whatever
All right.
doing whatever it is you think you're doing?
All
Back-
right.
Flip Flap did not ask to speak to the manager. I believe that might be a hit. Yes. That was a solid
just
hit.
gotta- Pop the head off.
I'll use my. Yeah, can I use my? I have another attack. Can I use my other attack to
Yeah.
Yeah.
attack? Your... Okay. How do you?
Just-
How should I do? How do you want me to do it? Just attack?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out because
How do you wanna-
I don't know how. Let's see. Here's what I'll do. I'll give it
We can
give
just
it
do the
back.
strength check. Yeah.
Whichever one you want to do. I mean, I can either do that or I can just give it like, 3 health points back and you can attack it. And if you miss, you miss. It's up to you.
Yeah. Whatever you think makes sense.
I think let's stick with the strength because it's a different kind of a thing. Because it's effectively supposed to be the same thing. You're using a weapon or your foot or whatever you want to do to pull this thing's head
Rip
off,
the
right?
head off.
Yeah. So it's a contested roll. I am glad that this thing defaults to strength because I can just hit request. And what does Flip Flap roll? You need to beat a 9. I believe you did. Yeah, so Flip
both
Flap,
rolls did.
like the head comes off with a satisfying pop. And check it out, not turning it into item pile. I mean, you into an item pile. And that
Yay.
ends combat.
Yay.
Is
And let's
there
give you some XP.
anything we need in these rooms? Do we need to look for anything?
I'm not gonna.
Nice.
That's. I'll
I'm
let
not
you guys
talking
decide
to
that.
you.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm not telling you.
You should definitely look around.
Yeah, we might as well quickly look around and search.
Quickly and quietly.
Do we know what
Search.
happens if
Can we
because-
celebrate with a bagpipe?
No.
no? Skylar, please do not. Please
Okay.
refrain from doing that.
It's cracking me up with your. He just wants to play his bagpipe in a creepy crypt full of vampires. But you do you, right?
Bucket list. Bucket list.
All right. So yeah,
You get to go out front then when all the vampires come.
Dude, check me out, man.
all right. I mean, clear the bodies since none of them are holding anything. I'm not holding, man. They are gone. The blood gone. All right. So you guys are back. Skylar, you are no longer. No wait. You have a lingering injury, right?
Yeah, I gotta do a DC Wisdom to reduce the day count.
Yeah. So what was the DC? What did you have to do? A DC.
DC Wisdom 15, 1d2 days.
Okay. 1 second. Let me do that for you.
Because it's only one day, and this would reduce it to.
It was
half a
medicine,
day.
right? Was it medicine? What was it? Which check?
wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. It was a saving throw, right?
But it's not my. No, I don't. Is it me or whoever's healing me does that?
No, I think you try to do it yourself.
Let me go back and read. I thought it was whoever heals me can do that.
Okay, let me scroll up.
I'm doing it. Don't worry about it.
All right. No, you do it. That's fine. I trust you. What was the DC in it? Yes, sir.
1D.
15.
Regarding the music and
Yeah.
like the music interface and the volume controls.
Yeah.
I feel like every time it changes, the volume goes down. Do you know how to change that to where it does that? That doesn't happen, and it just keeps the volume the same regardless of what song's playing.
I don't
So, like,
know. I don't. Yeah.
So like crypt exploration, which is like I'm assuming is the music
Yeah, it
that
is.
we're hearing, like the wit. Yeah. Every time that changes, the music goes all the way down to like 20%.
Yeah, well, that's where it's at for normal. It's a background music.
Oh, okay. So I just have to turn it.
Excuse me. But if you look at the top,
Bless
you
you.
have master controls on playlist, ambient, interface, sound effects.
Yep.
I think this would be under playlist, so you can set your master volume for play with those to see if that does something for you.
Okay. Yeah, because those were all maxed out. The only one that was down was interface for some reason.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just.
Where did we land, Skylar?
Yeah, it doesn't say, but you're right. It must be me. So
I think it's you.
15 wisdom, medicine in quotes. I don't know what that means. Check reduces the duration of this injury by 1d2 days.
Okay, so it's a medicine check.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna request, and let's show it and request.
But the weird thing is, it's only 1 day anyway, so it would be.
Yeah, as soon as you long rest, it
12
goes away.
hours.
Yeah.
So what does it reduce to if it was only 1 day to start?
Well, I mean, if you succeeded this, it would just go away. But
Okay,
otherwise,
so
it's
just-
going to go away at a long rest.
What
the
did
next-
I have to get?
15.
15.
You missed by 1.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys, I don't know that did we do, me and my narrative? Did we do this?
I don't remember a narrative for in here.
So as you finally get a chance to sort of, enter these crypts, the air turns markedly cooler, carrying with it the musty scent of age-old stone and long-forgotten memories. The walls of the crypts are lined with alcoves, each holding a stone sarcophagi, which you're very familiar with now. Faded carvings depicting the lives and deeds of those within. The craftsmanship is exquisite, a reminder of the reverence the miners once held for their fallen kin. Different dim flickering torches, blah, blah, blah. Narrowing passage, blah, blah, blah. So basically, it was a hint that there's multiple chambers, which you've already discovered.
Tom,
So,
I know that we've been fighting vampire spawn. Are these turned dwarves
yep,
that we've been fighting?
they are.
So
At least
'cause it says-
these have been.
Yeah. What was the part? The craftsmanship.
Did we investigate and whatnot
Nope.
these rooms?
Not yet. All right, so
Okay.
at your leisure, each of you can one time roll the investigate. And I don't care who does it because now it has your name. That's one of the things I did. And yes,
Nice.
to answer your question, Skylar, I did code that.
Hey Karen, I'm gonna get rid of the concentrating, which will probably get rid of the dragon's breath. It only has 30 seconds. 30 seconds
Okay.
left, anyways. Cool.
You guys got some real shit here. Although I don't know about lances. That's interesting. Karen didn't even find anything.
Do I have a mess kit?
Ooh, dice sets.
Would you like your dice? Okay, so let me roll for Noodle. And let me roll for Bing. A light crossbow. Bing's like, hey man, I found a crossbow. Anyone need a crossbow?
Does it come with bolts or just the bow?
Nope, just a crossbow.
Throw it out. Throw it on the burning ball bearings.
See, nothing. Cliff, you got nothing. Alicia, you found a mess kit. Would you like your mess kit?
I think so. I'm trying to. I don't know if I have it already. I don't think so. I'm looking.
No big deal. I'm just dragging it to your character. You now have a mess kit.
Oh, I have one. I have two.
Now you have two. Mr. Steven, do you want a lance?
No.
Actually, 2 lances. A shining steel tip. Oh, you said no? Okay.
I'm assuming they're not magical.
Let's see. It's lethal, best suited for mounted combat. So it's it's a long, pointy. You know what it is, like when people do not duels. What's it called with the horses?
Jousting?
Jousting. It's like a joust.
No, thank you.
All right, pass, and then we go up to the dice set. Would you like 1 or 2 dice sets?
No, I'm good.
All right. You guys are like, to hell with this gear. These dwarves can keep their shit. All right, so
Hey, Tom.
yeah.
Can I try and let me see, a holding stone sarcophagi adorned with faded carvings depicting the lives and deeds of those interred within.
Mhm.
Can I roll to see if I would like to understand some of the people that were, I guess, buried in these sarcophaguses.
Sure. All right. So that would be let's see, let me look at you and click this. It would be symbols. I think you would be thinking
Okay.
of this. It would be history, I think. Alright. A 13 for Mr. Malak. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, so you look at this and you don't really recognize any of the names for the most part. Although as you sort of piece these things together, these were sort of the noble, the noblemen of the mine. These weren't sort of the minor caste itself, right? So these were sort of the hoity-toity dwarves, right? In this lower area here. As you're sort of
noodle one.
yeah. So as you guys are looking through these, you can't be sure with your 13. None of these belong to either of her parents per se, but you do pick up like some sort of like the name Iron Fist, which you do recall was her dad's name. So there's probably some family, connection here for her. So this might have been part of the family mine or the descendants or,
like
something
attached to the house.
Yeah, so but this was, this was, not everyone got a fancy sarcophagi, as you could tell, right?
Yeah.
And these were not quite as spectacular as the ones on the way in. So these weren't exactly, even in this sort of caste system, these weren't the top end people, but they were just worthy of special burial. That's all.
Okay.
All right. Did you guys want to douse your ball bearings, or what are you doing with those?
We would have to smother it. It's oil, right?
Oh, that's true. It's oil. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's going to burn for 120 hours. So.
Did we? I can't remember. I vaguely remember in this next room a door being at the end of that.
Yeah, I just checked. I didn't see anything.
It's you mean to
there's
the
no door there?
east? Yeah,
Yeah,
Bing
over
had.
Oh,
here.
remember the
And the
vampires
sarcophagus
just were going that way. They couldn't go anywhere.
Oh, that's right. It was blocked off. Okay. Never mind. Oh,
Bing's
maybe I'm remembering the door over here.
Yeah, Bing headed back into that room and is immediately feeling slightly better. He's sort of done with his investigations. There's not much to see. And he wanted to he's keeping his eye on that western route because there's a hallway that heads to the west.
Okay.
Yeah, have we not gone that direction?
You have not.
Yeah, I don't know if we have or not.
I think.
Okay.
I think we should.
So
All
we
stick
could have
together,
just
right?
skipped this whole section that we spent like 2 weeks on.
You remember carelessly aggroed everything in that area. And yes, that's the fun thing about that little dead end sort of like annoy you piece that looked like it was a little hallway is yeah, there was no actual real reason that you had to go here.
Experience.
Yeah, you did. You got look, you did get a shit ton of experience, you guys.
We got like 3,400 experience from it or something.
Yeah.
Noodle's going back into her corner. That leaves
Hey, Cliff, you're frozen on our end, I think.
No, he's good.
Your camera.
not on mine, he's not.
Maybe it's just me.
I will say that Alicia and David, your ping is not great. Although mine isn't either,
No,
according
it's
to this.
Oh, there you go. I had to refresh.
So you guys want to explore around?
Why can't I?
Yeah, do we want to head west?
Yeah. And
We
eventually we
came
should
from
do
the
a
north.
long rest.
You're right.
Good.
Just dress for her mess.
we want to rest in here in the nice room before we leave.
In the good room, the good place.
Yeah, like the good place, but different.
Is this where you guys want to rest here?
Yes.
Well, Skylar is not with you, just so you know.
Or-
Do you want me to pull you into the room, Skylar, or are you
is
staying
he?
there? I pulled Zippy in.
He doesn't want to really be in. He wants to be on the outskirts of this room.
Oh, well, you move him where you want him to be. I just was didn't want to leave him
I
behind.
don't. Oh, thank you.
So if you're
He's
if you're gonna
literally gonna be right on the
right
outskirts.
outside the pulse.
Yes. Yes.
He's like everyone knows that 5G waves give you cancer, so he's like outside of whatever these waves are. So if you guys are gonna think about long rests, I'm not gonna have you roll because you guys get like 1d4 every certain amount of time. But if you're gonna try to long rest here, you do know that in that there's no doorways to the east, right? That's dead end. So there's a door to the north and a hallway to the west.
Oh my god, we totally missed
Yep.
something. We should have totally went to rest in the sarcophaguses in the other room.
You
You're
wanna
welcome to
open
do so.
those?
But the vampires came out, remember?
I know, but I feel weird about staying other
no,
people's.
we shouldn't do that.
Just
You
think
feel
of the
less
cool
weird
thing.
about this
We were-
one? There's a
we were
sarcophagus in the middle here.
Then we come up and we're like,
We're at the edge. I'm at the
Alright.
edge.
All right.
This
Alright,
has
I'm gonna
warm
sleep.
and fuzzy feelings. The other
Sorry,
one is
Karen, what do you
not
want to do?
warm
You're
and
the leader.
fuzzy.
They're stalled.
I'm
having
asleep.
fun.
I took a nap.
All right, you gonna long rest it?
Yep.
All right.
Noodle's
then-
gonna attune her tapestry.
Yep, I will
Oh,
take
yeah.
care of that. And we do this. And first, we do long rest request. Boom. And why didn't it add all of you guys? Bing. Hold on. David.
God, this music's like Ghostbusters meets Star Trek. It's so weird.
I
Yeah,
know.
it is.
I know.
Yeah,
It's,
it was giving me like Zelda dungeon vibes.
See,
Yeah,
Bing, Fabia, Karen, Nick, Noodle, Skylar. Skylar. Although when the bells go off, I always hear NBC.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah.
All right, long rest coming your way.
NBC.
All right, let me see if anything comes your way in the
What
middle of
does
the
it
night.
say? I've recovered -3 hit points.
Because you have temporary hit points, I think, on top of yours. And you're lucky; it's an all
Hey.
clear. And I believe that thing that Bing's got going. I got to look at effects and make sure I clear your effects. So he doesn't have any temper. Like blessed healer. That's a passive effect, so he always has that, right?
I don't
think
know.
isn't it based on something that he's wearing? I thought it was like a piece of gear that he had that constantly does that.
Yeah, these are both passive,
And then-
unlimited, so he's gonna pulse like this forever.
Great.
You guys turn that off.
You guys, good luck hiding.
Question.
Um,
How do you get?
Hey.
How do you get to be enlarged? And I don't. I mean, this is a serious question. Nothing weird. Like.
oh, well,
is spelled.
first you've got to find a magazine. Hold on, let me take care of your effects, and I'll take. Okay, so your reckless attack goes away, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. And then
Yeah, that should actually automatically go after a single turn.
feral instincts, all that stuff, savage attacks, that's all normal stuff, I believe. Let me go to Nick. Your effects.
Is
You're all
Skylar still
good.
ran through?
Yeah, well, we'll get to him
Oh,
next.
okay.
And yeah, your effects are. Yeah, no, you have your lingering journey and flanking. Get rid of that. And get rid of this. And Fabia, do you have any effects? Let's find out. You have none effects. And last but not least, the noodle. Her effects. She has none going on. She's good to go. All right. So you made it through the night, despite Bing's continual pulsing of blue waves. Thank God they don't make noise. Once you got used to the, your eyes sort of, even through your eyelids, lighting up with that blue light, you're able to fall right asleep. You all slept through the night. Fabia, you stood watch. You don't need near as much sleep. You did not experience anything. There was occasionally some creepy sounds. Fabia, can you do me a favor? And I'm going to do a quick roll
Sure.
for you. And it is going to be perception check for the middle of the night. To see if you heard anything specific in the middle of the night. Yeah. So, you didn't hear anything. You didn't hear anything that felt like it was coming towards you, but you swore from time to time that you would hear, the sound of sort of shoes shuffling coming from down that hallway. It wasn't like they were coming down the hallway towards you, but like within a room down there, you heard some shoes or something.
The west hallway?
The west hallway, this way, coming from this direction here.
And Tom Brokauf's voice.
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
All right, shall we?
But we shall.
What's your plan? What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna walk down the hallway.
We're going west, right?
We're gonna do what we always do.
All right.
Dynamite.
All right. So it's a hallway. What order you guys want to be in?
Karen, Fabia, me.
Karen.
Are we?
I'm gonna stack. So Karen, you want to move forward one more block for me? Nothing will happen. All right. I'm gonna put Fabia. And then what? Who'd you say next? Steven?
No,
Or-
Fabia.
Yes. Then Skylar,
Behind
right?
me.
Yeah, then me.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Nixon come in, and it'll be then Bing, then Nick, then Noodle. Is that right? Where's Zippy?
And Zippy usually hangs with Noodle.
You know what cracks me up about you guys' use of Zippy? Zippy was the person that you would send scouting all the time. Super annoying because he was always like, "Yeah, here's what I see," and now Zippy is like, "You're so terrified that Zippy, I've got you so worried that he's gonna die." Right? that Zippy doesn't fight, he doesn't scout, he just hangs in the back. He's a pet. He's become a pet, and he resents you like a motherfucker for that. You're treating him like a pet. Anyway, you were saying someone said Thomas.
Yeah. So I was doing some research on Fire Lance. Fire Lance is essentially a gun at the end of like a pole arm or a lance.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it is said that it is a simple melee weapon. my character can't use this.
I know.
You what?
You must not have been here when I said they weren't supposed to drop fire lances, but because I fucked up. Right, that was like a GM oopsie. Like that wasn't supposed to be in their dropped inventory.
Right.
Right. It's like when something drops its finger of doom that it's it's part of its body, but for some reason the tool goes like, okay, it's now loot. You've got the finger of doom. No, you literally don't. So you aren't supposed to have a fire lance. But because I allowed it, I'm letting you use it as a I was letting you use it.
Oh, okay. Well, ironically, when I was doing my research on fire lance, I'm just kind of double checking like what my character can and can't use. I just happened to roll upon a Reddit article that said gave my campaign, the people in my campaign, a fire lance too soon.
Yeah.
And I was like, did Tom put an article up on Reddit?
I might have actually. I don't know. I have posted things there of like stupid choices I've made, but yeah. I mean, if you look right, it's a fire lance, a long tube that shoots a jet flame and projectiles. It does 1d10 fire damage. So I mean, honestly, at your level, that's not that like you have better weapons than.
Yeah.
Right. Which is why, because if you had been like level 1, I would have been like, yeah, I'm sorry, that was a mistake. You guys shouldn't have that. But like, because it's sort of incidental. But can you use that kind of a weapon? You said no, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can't use lances or pole arms because I was trying to actually find out what kind of weapon this was, and I couldn't find anywhere what this was until just like literally like recently.
Yeah. So I think this is.
Hang out with Karen instead.
Yeah.
So
go ahead and move, Karen. Move it. Yeah.
Can I drop this weapon? Is that?
You can, unless you want to give it to someone.
Yeah, unless somebody. Is there anybody in the group that can use?
I think Noodle would take it.
Arms?
I think Noodle could do it, right?
Yeah.
So why don't you?
Oh, yeah, I'll give it to.
Yeah. So let me. I'll drag it over to Noodle from you.
Yeah. I think it should be a tradition that when somebody's not here, we put weird shit in their inventory. Anyway.
I know. That's. I was like literally thinking about that.
That's not a bad plan.
No, it's not. I love it.
Yeah. So.
Let
me see. I'm gonna go. I'll do it for you.
Okay.
I'm just looking for it.
And remove it out of my action tray, and then if I could just replace that with my, because I still have my longsword +1.
Oh, while you guys were long resting before you move into battle, did anyone attune to anything? Don't forget.
Noodle attuned to her tapestry.
Yeah,
yes. She attuned to her magic carpet.
Yeah, I'll have that. I'll take care of that. I'm looking. I just don't see the fire lance in your inventory, Nick. Where's it at?
Do we need to do this right now?
It's currently equipped. I have it equipped right now.
Oh, it won't be in a second. Okay, I found it. There it is. It's going now.
Yeah. Okay.
And delete.
Yep.
Oh, and I just gave it to. Well, you know what? Bing just got it. I accidentally gave it to Bing. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's what he gets for having. He has COVID. Yeah. Whatever, right?
Terrible.
All right. I'm going up to the corner and peeking around.
All right, you peek. I'm going to attune, and then I will give you the narrative. But I do. What was the name of it? It was her tapestry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Her flying carpet.
Oh my gosh, she has so much shit that you guys like. I think she's collected everything that you guys have ever picked up.
I pretty much have done the same thing. My Ballbearings and the dynamite came in handy though.
Oh shit, her class just went up. Hold on, I want to see how much it went up. Unequip. Unattune. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, it was my imagination. Attune. There it is. So she now has the Hills of Moonsea Tapestry attuned. Alright, so
Sweet.
Free movement is on. You're held to whatever you do. Cliff, you are around the corner. I'm going to have you roll a perception check. I changed the music again.
Oh, Zippy's invisible. I'm assuming you know that.
I just assume that's his default mode. Although we need to look and see how, like, can he just indefinitely be invisible?
I think so. He's a shapeshifter.
Yeah. So Karen, from there, with your 14, in the immediate area, you don't you don't see anything too specific. You do see that there's a double door here. They look pretty significant. It looks like there's probably something sort of special. They're sort of ornately carved, but these symbols don't look as dwarvish as you'd expected, right? These look like maybe aftermarket doors that someone has put on. They're a bit menacing looking. What did you get, a 14? And similarly, every once in a while, you swear you hear someone shuffle. And if anyone inadvertently opens the doors, that'll happen. If you want to do that, who's going to be up against the doors? I will have you roll an investigation check.
I'll go up against the door too, because I heard the noises yesterday.
All right, so the two of you are going to do an investigation.
Damn it.
She hears a whole lot more than I do.
Yeah, Karen. Yeah, so yeah, Karen. These don't seem to be locked. Well, I wish I could make Bing stop pulsing. He's not pulsing for anyone else other than me. Like it's non-stop pulsing. But I gotta look into that. I mean, it's really cool, but like, it's played out. But anyway, yeah. So from what you can tell, you lightly touch the doorknobs and you run your fingers along the whole thing, and two things. One, these doorknobs, like with a slight jiggle, they appear to be unlocked. And two, this door is very cold to the touch, right? And as you're running your hands across sort of the carved symbols, it gives you the heebie-jeebies. Favia, Zippy seems sort of excited.
Hey, Alicia, or sorry, Favia.
You can't talk to Favia. You're in a completely different room, unless this is a thing that you're talking to your wife about.
Oh no, I'm not.
Yeah, if it's in game, you've got to get closer.
Okay.
In fact, I think Bing. I'm gonna move Bing. I'm gonna move Bing into place too, and then Noodle's gonna sort of hang back. Noodle gets this. Noodle doesn't
Why can't Zippy, like when I'm clicked on Zippy, I can't see anything.
You have to right click on her.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
On someone?
I can't get
When
to
I'm
Zippy.
clicked on me, I can see, but when I'm clicked on Zippy, I can't see anything.
Hold on, let me see.
He has
something.
better vision than I do, I think.
Let me see if I have his vision enabled. I should. Little Zippy. Let's look at your. Let's see what you got. Well, in his picture, his class photo, his
His eyes are closed. I know.
he can't see anything. He blinked.
Does he tell me anything about what he feels?
So here's the thing with Zippy. He has a ton of he has a lot of ways he can see. He has dark vision. He has true sight.
See into your soul.
Oh no, I'm sorry. He only has dark vision. I can choose a lot of different things. I looked at the drop and I'm like, holy shit, Zippy can do like all sorts of cool. He has dark. Yeah, so he has dark vision. Vision angle. Yeah, it's all set.
I don't know. That's okay. Does Zippy tell me anything about what he thinks is happening?
Wait, hold on. What is this? This is detection mode. He has devil sight, hearing. Okay, hold on. One more second. And yeah, no, he sees. He's set up to see. Let me update the token. Did that change anything?
I'll click back on him. No. That's okay. Bless you, Cliff.
Yeah.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Oh, I see. So his dark vision's enabled. It's just very dim.
Like, how I can see it is everybody just looks like figures.
No, you know what? His dark vision's not working because I can only see the room lit up. Right?
Yeah.
That's
super weird. So like all the characters, when it is it's not even fog of war, it's just totally blacked out. but the outlines of the characters are outlined in white. But that's it. Like, you can't even make out, like...
Hold on.
It's like you took the outline of the character and you drew them in white.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I see that same thing, but I'm wondering if I did, like, when I imported it, did I not set that this is vision, that token lighting is in bait?
That's okay. It doesn't, like... It's fine.
How about now?
Now he can see really well.
Oh wait, now everybody can see really well, right? Like, everybody suddenly sees way too well.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I
so
can
that's
see.
step one.
I'm no longer in D&D Noir.
Yeah,
I
start
like
dark.
D&D
Okay, so hold
Noir.
on. There we go, and save changes. Now it should be accurate.
There we go.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he can see dark stuff, right? It's like it looks a little dark.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back in action. All right.
So is Zippy telling me anything about what he thinks is happening?
Let's see. Like, what's the Zippy voice? I forget. I think it is.
Very impy.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, boss. Yeah. There's some evil coming our way. I love it, man. So thank you so much for bringing evil my way. I don't know what's on the other side of the door, but it feels wonderful. Anything else you want to ask, Little Zippy? Little Zippy, here's your serve, boss.
What kind of evil do you think is on the other side?
Oh, evil
Like,
is
is it
evil.
from a...
I just get evil vibes. I don't have any special evil abilities where I can tell you what kind of evil. But I'm sort of like feeling the evil almost leaking under that door. Although I'm not a huge fan of this cold. This cold is making me a little uncomfortable. I prefer heat. I prefer a nice toasty area. So I'm kind of torn right now because I love this evil, but I'm not loving the cold.
Could go back by the coals.
Oh, don't make
The
me go back into
oil.
that room. That room is... Oh, the oil. I did like that room. Those were some fine people. Fine people that you slayed.
Hey,
So,
Flavia, what is your bow telling us about what potentially could be on the other side of that door?
is it warning me? I'm sure my bow's been lit up this whole time.
Yeah, your bow is basically been like on like a flashlight for this entire thing. It was actually off in the because I didn't even think about this. Like, yeah, it felt pretty okay in the in that main room with like the healing sarcophagi, but it lit up when you headed east. Okay again when you headed back into that room, and then as you've walked down this hallway, it's gotten a little bit brighter. Because it warns of danger, right? It doesn't warn of like specificity. It's just generic danger.
Yes. So, you want to go in the room?
Me?
We should do it. It's the boss.
Well, I mean,
Or
it's
should
me
we-
and Karen up here.
We're right behind you.
Asking the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna ask the all want me to kick down the door, or should we go in?
Yeah. How are you entering is my
Boring way.
question.
The boring way.
Avon
Hang on.
calling.
Guns a-blazing.
I mean, we have an
are there any-
invisible spy that we could try to gently open the door and send Zippy in, but or we. could
Tom,
just
are
kick
there
the door.
are there any gaps underneath the door?
Yeah, there's about half-inch gap, right?
Half-inch.
Yeah, there's enough for it to swing. The floors aren't completely even, right? The door, as it swings open, will maybe pick up some pebbles or scrape a little bit here and there, right? It's not perfect after all this time has passed. Just the state of the floor you see is sort of crumbled.
Okay. Can I see any light coming through?
Yep. Seems
Okay.
like it seems like candlelight, maybe.
Is it evil light?
Cold.
Okay. I'd like to find familiar, and I think I'm going to
Spider.
cast a spider. Yeah.
Oh, good call. Good thinking, man.
All right. A spider.
Yep.
Where would you like the spider to appear?
I would like the spider to appear pretty much like right in the center of us four.
Okay.
Skylar, Karen, and Fabia.
Before I drop him into a big cluster of tokens, are you inevitably going to have him run under the door?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to drop him in the room.
Okay. Hang on. Let me cast a spell, because I think I remember you saying it's going to have me choose. Yep.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah, it had me. Yeah. So I select the spider.
All right.
Oh, whoa. Where can I?
Ooh, what can you see?
Camp. Whoa. Yeah. So.
I already drug a spider in for you if you want me to do that.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
Because it has me have like a character like or like a thing like drop it. But I don't know how to undo what I have just done.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Is there an X?
No, so it's a giant circle with a paw print in the front of in the middle of it, and I am dragging across like I have no choice but to
just drop it wherever you want to drop it.
Okay, so it's right next to Fabia. It looks like. Yep.
Okay. And I can drive him into the room. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm going to drag him right inside the room. So he's just going to basically pop right under the door.
Okay.
I need to make him pulse with the color so we can find him. He's hard to find. All right, so you should see in the room now, right?
He still shows. Oh, there's two spiders.
Where's the other spider? Oh, there. Okay.
There's one in between Fabia and Karen, and then there's one on the other side of the door.
Okay, let me erase the one that I made.
Okay.
And then I'll put yours in there.
Okay, perfect.
And then you should be able to choose him and see in the room.
Holy shit.
All right. So are you going to describe to everyone what you see? If so, I'll give you guys narrative. If not,
yes, I am going to describe what I see.
All right, here it comes. So what you realize when this little spider is under there is that this seems to be the ossuary throne room, right? In the southwest enclave of this blood-tinged level, you stumble upon a grand circular chamber known as the ossuary throne room. The air feels charged with ancient power. The spider doesn't even like it, right? A silent resonance that seems to emanate from elaborate symbols carved into the stone underfoot. These sigils form a complex pattern that encircles the room, each rune and glyph thrumming with arcane energy that beckons the core of your being. Let me give you a picture of the throne, since I went to the 5-hour mid-journey hell to get them to come up.
It looks good. I want to see it.
There you go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
These thrones, though...
That's creepy.
Okay, so first off, typo. These thrones, ignore though empty, seem to possess a haunting life of their own. The skulls that form their structure leer at you with hollow eye sockets, and the air around them seems to shiver with the remnants of their ancient occupants' malevolence. And you're getting the real willies from the spider, and it's a spider, right? Spider shouldn't give you the willies.
Yeah.
They're well shaping the fates of those who dare tread too close to their eternal sanctum. So what the spider does see is there's 5 thrones. There's someone in each of the 5 thrones. You recognize
There's a person in them?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's 5 thrones with 5 somethings in the throne. Nick, you remember from earlier that it looks like there's at least 4 whites. WIGHTS. I'm not being racist.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the 4 thrones, but then across the way, it looks a little bit more menacing. And let me send this to the chat because I'll give you some narrative on this guy. Across from you, it seems to be Lord Valerian Nightshade, right? And so and ignore the entering part, because as your spider cautiously enters the ossuary throne room, A sense of dread and foreboding permeates the air. The room itself is grandiose, adorned with bones and skulls and artfully arranged into chilling patterns on the walls and ceilings. At the far end of the room, sitting upon a throne made of bones, is a figure of commanding presence, a vampire of such formidable aspect that it is clear that he is no ordinary undead. Right? Look at his fingers. Oh wait, let's give you guys this image. This one I thought came out pretty okay. So he is the thing of nightmares, right? Like in Buffy, he's the bad vampire guy. You're not gonna fall in love with this vampire. He's no angel.
He's no anyway, Spike or Angel.
I'm rewatching all this again. I every year, right? Star Trek and Buffy. Anyway, flanking this master vampire are two what it seemed to be spawns, but are actually whites. They watch your every move, the spider's every move, with sort of a hungry anticipation. The spider's lucky, right? Because he's not going to offer them much of a meal, right? Contemplating this unholy gathering are to what is a little closer. You can see are actual whites for sure. Their undead eyes glimmer with a faint, unnatural light. Their hands grip. Hold on. Pardon me. Their hands grip allergy pills. No, ancient weapons ready to defend their master and their vile purpose. You think these things will fight to the death. In the middle of the room, some horrible scene has played out, and all you can see are half corpses of two unfortunate beings, sort of messed up on the east and west parts of that round circular center. So that's what your little spider sees, and you're getting your spider does not want to go any further in, but it will if you command it to.
And there's one person in the
Do
room.
we even want to go in this room?
Hell yeah.
Well,
Are we prepared to go into this room?
Well, I don't think you're going to go into this room tonight, because this is where we're going to probably end it, right?
Yeah.
Although, I was going to let you, if you are, well, let's do your sort of reverse engineering of the map, right? If you were to grid this out, you guys have pretty much explored every place, except for the rooms that you can't get into, right? This is the last door that you have not opened, other than the two that are locked. And you couldn't get through the two that were locked, which leads you to believe that whatever's on the other side of this door might, answer the riddle of how you get through those two other doors, or maybe not. Maybe you'll find out that this will also be a dead end.
And I 100% don't have a key for any of these doors, right? Because I discovered I have keys.
Yeah, not for these doors, no.
Okay.
None of these have been locked though, but then again, anything that's bad enough to kill the stuff that you guys have come into, probably wouldn't be on this level anyway, right? So you've been dealing with a bunch of vampires.
So, through the eyes of my spider, do I recognize the race or anything identifiable regarding the two characters that are in the middle of this room that are now dead?
So
people from the mine.
No, you actually. So these things are so torn up that they seem somewhat fresh, right? And if you think about your journey into the mine, like these were probably. You're just sussing this out from looking, and honestly, you're looking sort of sideways. So you're at spider view. You're not looking above like you are seeing in the game.
I'm not looking right.
So you're seeing some pretty decimated, feasted upon bodies, right? Leads you to believe that something has brought two unfortunate souls here, possibly the spawn, whatever else. But you don't know why. You don't know why these guys are sitting here. It seems somewhat formal. They are waiting for something, thinking about something, planning something, have done something, or will do something, but you aren't sure what.
So there's 3 people total, 2 vampire spawns and 1 master, right?
Nope, there's 4.
No, 5.
There's 4. At first it looked like
4
vampire
and 1
spawns,
master.
but it's 4 whites and a master of some sort.
And
Do
what's
we
a
know
white?
the difference? Do I know the difference? Am I able to tell the difference between a white and a spawn?
Yeah, the spawn look a little bit more zombie-ish, and whites look like battle ready. However, when you fought the whites, they seemed slightly easy. It was slightly easier to kill them, right? And they didn't contain They didn't hit with you. They didn't hit you with. What did they hit you with? I'm trying to remember what you've experienced. You know that they attack with weapons, not claws and teeth.
Yeah.
Right. But you do recall that they do have. Yeah, that we did this. You do recall that they have the ability to steal your life. Right, because they had that life drain, right?
Yeah. So do I know whether or not the life drain is close or far away, kind of thing?
I'm sorry. What do you mean?
Like, do we have is that a ranged thing, or do they have to be close by? Like, so.
Oh, it's when
is it ranged or melee?
It's
Distance.
so on a hit. So on a basically on a hit, you take some necrotic damage, and the target must succeed a Constitution saving throw, where its hit point maximum is reduced by the amount equal to the damage taken. Right. So if you take 10 points of damage, your hit points are now reduced. Your maximum hit points are reduced. Right. So like
in the.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way,
oh, wow.
Because we know they're in there, we can definitely like arm up, like put up barriers. We have bomb weapons we can throw. We've got those. We've got dynamite. We've got.
So
we've got
a frag.
And
yeah,
I have
grenades.
Yeah,
I
grenades.
have. And I have touch attacks that I can cast through my spider if I am so willing, right now, without even having to enter the room.
Yeah.
But another question I have, Tom, is, oh, God, I'm losing my train of thought. In the books that I've received, because I know that I commandeered a couple of books from, like that desk, and I was trying to look at some writings in the library that we were in.
Mm-hmm.
Would there be anything in those writings that would lead me towards whether or not I know the name Lord Valerian Nightshade?
It would require some, so you're not going to flip to the index and say, oh, Lord Valerian, right? Comes from Rensselaer, Indiana, right? No, it's, you'd have to spend some time. That was one of the things I told you. You'd have to spend some time studying it. And I believe you have Vampirism for Dummies, an introductory guide to the undead. And you have Chronicles of the Night, a detailed history of vampirism. So if indeed Lord Nightshade is someone worth knowing, and you want to spend a little time pouring through your books, like if you guys want to like take a short rest and like do some research, because you have this book, I'll give you advantage on history checks.
Ooh, okay.
I think
But that's up to the team. So if the team wants to, do a short rest, that's what it would take to sort of study the books a bit. A short rest will get you a little bit of information. A long rest will get you more information. But you'd be really very specific about what you want to know, right? Like, what are you trying to understand?
I'm just how he came to be in the crypt. Why is he here? What he did to get here.
Yeah, I don't know that. And again, you'd have to study, but I don't know that.
How to kill him?
Yeah, like
Well, no, not necessarily that.
You might find him referenced, but I don't know how much of his history you'll find. But you'd have to actually study to find that out.
Okay.
Well, I think, unless you guys are gonna like kick open the doors and do something, ready yourself for next time. I think this might be where we end it for the night. What do you guys think?
Would I be able to at least do one of the rests?
No, I don't want to. I'm not gonna let you guys roll anything. I just wanted you to. You can think through what you want to do for next time, but I don't want to like start a chain of events that keeps me here until 3 o'clock in the morning. I think this is where we. I think this is where we're gonna end for the night. So when we play next, you guys have dispatched the spawn. You've got a nice heal going. Bing is like pulsing like crazy, and you're hoping it's not permeating that door. You sent a spider under the door, and you know that what's on the other side is pretty significantly horrible, right? Yeah. Zippy is both delighted by the evil and not completely thrilled about the temperature, but a bunch of undead
I
things,
realized
right?
I realize I have that hot cocoa. I can feed him hot cocoa, so he has cold resistance.
Wait.
There you go. So, go ahead.
We all need to sit around a campfire with the. I was reading on what we needed to do, because this would potentially allow us to split up as long as we have our Santa hats.
Yep, and you can regroup.
Yes. We
And
need
you're
to
lucky.
sit around and tell tales of ourselves with hot cocoa around a campfire with our Santa hats on.
You have to share an emotional moment.
Oil.
Yes.
Luckily, we have oil that burns for 120 hours. So.
But that's to the hallway.
I don't know if that's a campfire, you guys. I don't think I'm going to let you have that as a campfire. This has to be a campfire, and you have to share a vulnerable moment in the game. You have to talk about your vulnerable moment. But we'll talk about that when we play next time. So stop asking questions, Nick. So when we play next time, you guys are on the other side of this door, and I have to remember that spider's there because he's so tiny. Matter of fact. He's not going to be this big in real life, but I'm going to bigify him for a second because I swear the next time we play, I'll be like, what is this thing? There he goes. So now I can at least see him. All right. Any questions before we drop?
Two questions.
Yes.
One, good luck tonight. We're thinking of you.
Yep.
And B,
say no more.
Super Bowl's in 2 weeks. Who's in the Bay Area? We gonna do some D&D in Super Bowl?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't think I'll be allowed to D&D during the Super Bowl game. We'll see how that would pan out. But I will say that I am in the Bay Area.
I was like, there's no teams that anybody cares about, right?
Well, San Francisco.
San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, exactly.
Like only the home team. Yeah, only the home team. So,
right.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah. What is this? This is the basketball, right?
Yeah. Right.
So we'll have to scheme out otherwise, but I think Tuesday for sure, but I think Sunday that remains to be seen. We can do the day synchronously, but until the next time on the Elegant Adventure Sagas, see you all.